Have you ever wondered, how hunger happens and why it happens? We're about the anatomy and psychology of hunger. Well, today, I'm going to answer that for you right now. The word hunger describes the psychological need to eat, to sustain human life, and appropriately fuel the body with nutrients and calories. You feel hunger pains of a rumbling sensation in your stomach, and immediately you know it's time to eat. As always, eating makes the discomfort go away. But what's happening inside your body and your mind when you're hungry? Today, let's talk about this as we walk through the hunger from the initial hunger pains to that feeling of satisfied after consuming a hearty meal. My name is Jen Pike, and for your men, I'm your holistic empowerment coach. I offer you the complete solution to your weight loss goals and staying fit as a lifestyle through our micro habits. Going to places stuck, especially if you're emotional eater or if you're a binge eater. Do that 180 to authentic, thriving, being fit in our mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit. I'm a nutritionist, life and empowerment transformational coach and educator, and group fitness and personal trainer of over 20 years. So let's get started. So step one, the hunger grows. Your body relies on blood sugar, known as glucose, to provide the cells of your body with energy. Less than 4 hours after eating, your blood glucose levels will fall. The glucose previously in your blood was pushed into your cells to be used as fuel with the assistance of insulin. Low blood glucose insulin levels begin to set in, and your body begins to show the physical and psychological signs of hunger. You may develop a headache, sense discomfort in your stomach, feel irritable, tired, experience like headaches. Step two, the brain gets involved. That brain, sensing it's time to eat, and soon, your stomach will trigger the release of hunger hormone, ghrelin. So the hormone will send a message to the brain, right, to alert your mind that you're hungry. In return, your brain releases a few additional hormones, one in particular being of most importance, neuropeptide Y. So neuropeptide Y, the newly released hormone, sends a clear message to the entire body saying, it's time to eat. Step three, food consumption. When you finally crave, the feelings and the symptoms of hunger, right? And you finally give into it, right? And you go for it and you eat something, your body and your mind respond accordingly. Your blood glucose levels begin to increase back to normal levels through a high carb meal, may cause even a sudden spike in blood sugar. As you're eating, your cells will release yet another hunger hormone, leptin. The hormone mostly does the exact opposite of ghrelin. So letting your body know that you're satisfied or full. If you have a healthy appetite, you'll put the fork down when you feel full. The sensation arises about 5 to 20 minutes after eating. That's why it's important not to eat so quickly. Step 4, digestion. After you finish eating, the food you consume will travel to your stomach. If your last meal was a high in soluble fiber, such as nuts and beans, it might stay in the stomach a bit longer as the soluble fiber gels up, okay? So like a gelling system. This slow digestion can make you feel full longer. That's what we're going to say you want a high fiber diet. Eventually, food travel from the stomach to the small intestine, right? And then to the large one as the enzymes in your intestinal tract break down your meal. With a few hours, the entire process will begin again from step one when you eat again. So what other causes could cause us hunger besides hunger? Because I don't know about you. Sometimes I eat and I'm hungry and I'm sure I'm not hungry. Hunger often comes from your body's need to eat, right? But there are other few types of hunger that may trigger the whole process. For example, you might experience nose hunger, a sudden need to eat after catching a sniff of delicious food. Other types of hunger include eye hunger, seeing a tasty dish, heart hunger, hunger for emotional reasons, cellular hunger. Your cells in your body that need certain nutrients are low. So sometimes you're hungry because your nutrients are low. Emotional hunger is like one of the main, like if you emotionally eat, right? If you binge eat. For me, with anorexia, like emotions, like I suppress them, like it was horrible. If you don't know how to deal with your emotions, you're going to suffer the consequences of it, and you're not to blame because a lot of whoever teaches us to deal with emotions, a lot of times when we're raised, food is a reward, right? There's lots of things that happen with food. And so know that if you're something like that, it's not your fault at all. But we need to do something about it. So if you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe, follow to this station because I have a whole emotional eating playlist and I'm adding to it a lot this week. And later this week, I'm launching a course that if you struggle with this, rather than doing one-on-one training with me, as I'm always here for, my group coaching or any of those kind of things, I'm just thinking I have a course where it will take you through how to deal with the emotional and the psychological aspect, our mind and why we eat, and help you unpack that and really get past that because you will ever succeed at your weight loss desires and staying fit as a lifestyle until we deal with here and here first. And then the fitness and the nutrition comes in. But really, it's these two. We need to at least work with those simultaneously. So you want to keep an eye. All right, so I already have an emotional eating playlist. I'll make sure it's attached here at the end. You can go to that if you'd like and start watching. I have a whole bunch of master classes and stuff. So some final thoughts. Unless you intentionally research the process of hunger from start to finish, you probably have no clue how complicated the process actually could be. Your body and mind work together in wonderful ways to reach a common goal, refueling the body to function normally. Keep in mind that eating for pleasure or emotional reasons doesn't always involve these steps, though. Mainly because you aren't giving your body the chance to develop real hunger. And stay tuned because I'll be going into more of that. All right, my friends, thanks so much for watching. Please comment below. I'd love to know what did you learn? What did you not know about why we get hungry and how we get hungry, what happens, what questions you have. I love answering your questions about the fit life. If you have something about how the mind is or how the emotion gets into it, or anything about training, how you train and work out, or about nutrition, let me know. Your micro habits, post it in there. That's how I get a lot of content for this channel. I love answering questions. Also, anything else you'd like to add? Maybe you know something else that I don't. We learn best from one another. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments. Make sure you like. Make sure you forward this to someone that you know. Make sure, of course, you subscribe to my channel. All right, until next time, try, be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Remember, you're just one habit away. Maybe the habit is doing something with your hunger. Now you know what happens.